I'm Sarah Henson. I'm an email copywriter and strategist, and I'm a self-confessed tech geek as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install a Mailerlite sign-up form into a Squarespace website, and also set up the tech to deliver your lead magnet or opt-in so that it's a smooth customer journey from someone putting in their email address and getting the thing that they've requested. Okay. So there are a few things we need to do before we head into Mailerlite. We've got to set up all the different stages so that we know we've got all the links in the right place to add into Mailerlite when we need them. So for this example, I'm going to pretend that I have an email checklist that is my opt-in or my lead magnet. So I've just created a fake email checklist here in Canva. And so what I'm going to do is download this to my computer. And what I do, for ease, I use Google Drive as my housing for any of my documents or PDFs that people download, because it's just easy to do that. I've created a testing folder for this purpose, and I've just downloaded that test email checklist, and I'm going to upload it to this folder. So basically it's just drag and drop if you've got a Mac anyway. Okay, now we want to get a shareable link on that. We want to make sure that anyone with the link can view it. Otherwise it won't be accessible. So we copy that link. And if I just show you, if I put that link in this is what they see. Okay, so they can view the checklist and then download it there. Okay, so now I've got my link. I've created this document where I'm keeping all of my links because I need to reference them for the Mailerlite. So I put my opt-in link there. I also have got my hex codes, which are the color codes for my branding colors. I've got a dark purple and a light purple because we'll need to use that to change the button colors in Mailerlite. And it's always good to have them in one place so that you can just keep coming back to this document and copy and pasting when you need it. Now, to get started on the actual pages, we need 3 pages. You'll only need 2 if you're not doing a double opt-in confirmation. Now, what that is if you want people to confirm their email address before sending them stuff, it makes sure that you've got active email subscribers, and also it prevents bots from getting on your email list because they crawl the internet, add in fake email addresses, and then you end up, I've had this before in another in my ConvertKit account, where I've had about 1,000 random email addresses go into my account, and if I hadn't got my double opt-in set up, I would be paying for those email subscribers. You can go in and scrub them off your list, but I prefer to do the double opt-in just because it makes sure that you've got people who are really wanting to read your emails on your email list. So I'm going to show you the double opt-in step, but you can miss that step out if you want. So what we need to do is go to our website. This is my Squarespace website. I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to just create a folder to keep all my test pages in, to keep everything organized. Test pages. Okay, I'm going to add a blank page as email checklist. I'm going to call it EC. Sign up. I'm going to do another one. Email checklist. Thank you page. And then I'm going to do another one. Email checklist confirmation. Okay, so let's go to the email checklist sign up page. What we're going to do, this is the page that you're going to have your opt-in on. I'm just going to choose a blank page. And then I like to have all my call to actions in my website rather than in the form in Mailerlite. You'll see what I mean in a minute, because sometimes the font doesn't match, and I prefer to have nice big call to actions. Sign up below to receive the email checklist and transform your emails. copy. Let's change that to a smaller name, maybe a 3. You'll see I like to fiddle with things. I'm going to leave it at that because in a minute we'll be using the code. We'll put a teardrop in and put the code in once we've set up the form. So we're going to save that. What I need to know is the URL. So this is the URL slug. This is what comes after my sarahhenson.co.uk. So we want to put sign up page. We want to put HTTPS and then copy and paste that slug. And sure, there should be a slash there. So that should be that one. Next, the thank you page. So when someone opts in, they automatically get sent to the thank you page to say, thanks for signing up. Go check your email. If you're doing the double opt-in, go check your email to confirm your email address. So we'll do exactly the same. Thanks for choosing the email checklist. Choosing download email checklist. Please check your inbox to confirm your address. Your email address. Look out for an email from help if I can spell UK. Of course, you will probably be designing your pages completely different, but I'm just doing this to give you an example of how it all works. Okay, so save that one. So that one's done. Let's get the slug for that one. Okay. And then obviously we've got that last one to do as well, email the confirmation page. And so this is when they go to their inbox to confirm their email, they'll click the button to say, yes, this is my email address, and they'll go to this page and you'll give them instructions of what will happen, which can be, thanks for confirming your email. Your email list is on its way. In the meantime, why not read the blog? Give them something to do. Helps if I spell right. You don't have to do this, obviously. It just makes it a bit more interesting. And what I'm going to do is just add in a button to read the blog. Read the blog. Click through URL, let's press that wheel. We'll go to the blog page, search for my blog. Save that and apply it. So that will go straight through to the blog. Okay, so save. And we just need to grab the slug on this again. EC confirmation. That's just there. Okay, so we've got everything we need for this now. This is now where we go through. So we now need to create the box, the form that goes in here for their sign up. So we go to Mailerlite. So before we do anything, go to subscribers, go to groups. This is an old Mailerlite account of mine. I use ConvertKit now, but yeah, you'll see there's hardly anything in here. Create a group. We're going to call it email checklist. Great. As you'll see in a minute when we go to forms, it'll ask you what group you want your people to go to. So let's create an embedded form. Email checklist. And you can, I'm going to put this, let's say this is on my home page, because you might want to do this for different pages and not use the same box, because then you can see which page is converting better, because you'll have stats and analytics for each box that is on your website. So you can duplicate the form but have a different form for each place that's on your website. It sounds like a lot of extra work, but it's worthwhile doing just to be able to track your analytics. So email checklist homepage. So save and continue. Okay, so it's saying what group you want it to go to. We want it to go to the email checklist. So people will end up in that group when they sign up. So this is where we design the form. As I mentioned, I prefer to have my copy on my web page. I don't like it in this bit here, but you can do it however you want. So I delete that bit. And then when we want, I like to have people's first name. In Mailerlite, name is first name. So you can see the field. You've got another one, which is last name. You can have first name and last name if you want, but I like to make sure that the label says first name, because some people think that it's their full name and we'll enter that, and then sometimes that can screw up your, if you use personalization, you're adding in people's full name. Hello, Sarah Henson, nice to meet you, in your emails. So I like to change those over to have the first name at the top and then the email. If you want to add in the last name, you can add a field and put the last name in there, but I don't like that. That's too much information, don't need it. Okay, next I want to change that button. I don't want subscribe. I want yes, download the email checklist. A little bit more dynamic. Save that, and we want to change the color of the button. If we can remember, we've got our hex codes in here, so we can go back and copy and paste. Background, that's the dark one, and when we hover over, what we want is that to change to a different color. So I'm going to use my light purple here and put that in there. So as you see, as I hover, it goes over. I might actually, yeah, you can't change the hover text color, so it just have to be on that. That's fine. Okay, so that is that there. Settings, because this box, it's all to do with this box, the settings, we want to make sure that when someone enters their details and press that yes button, they go through to our custom success page, custom thank you page. Otherwise it just gives a success message. So actually I'll show you where that is. Oh, success message is up here. Yeah, so that is what you'd normally see on the page after you've pressed submit or press that button. But that looks a bit boring. We want them to go through to the thank you page that we've created, which is this one. So I'm going to copy and paste that. Go to settings, custom success page, and put that in there. So that's next. So that's the form actually done. Now we need to, if you're going to do your double opt-in, this is where you do that. So double opt-in is switched on. If you want to turn it off, you just toggle that and it will turn it off, and you can just set the delivery of your opt-in straight away, which is in this automation bit. But we're going to do the double opt-in email first, just to make sure. Okay, so you can change the subject line. Please confirm your subscription. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm just going to change this because this was a different. Okay, now we're going to edit this. You want to put whatever you want in this bit. I'm going to change that to receive the email checklist that will change your life. Rather dramatic, but we'll just put that in there. Make sure we've got everything spelt right. That's fine. Yeah. I want to change the button color, design again, go to my hex colors. Oops, wrong page. Button. And you see it's got like a shadow on it, so we want to make sure that that is the same. I don't like shadows on buttons. Okay, so that's saved. So that automatically will go through to the double opt-in thank you page here. So this is the default one. It'll just go through to a page that says thank you and have this, which I think looks a bit rubbish. That's why we've created this thank you page here. Thank you for confirming. So we go here, scroll down, use your own landing page, put that in there, save that. I think that's saved. Double check that. Yes. Okay, so double opt-in email's done, the thank you page is done, the form is done. We just need to set up the automation to deliver your thank you page, your email checklist, or whatever it is your opt-in is. So you'll see when subscribers join this form, they will get email checklist homepage. When they join that form, which is called the email checklist, which I've called homepage, they get this email. Subject is, here's your checklist. Woohoo! Design the email. I use the drag and drop editor. It does come up with like a pre-filled email, which is quite complex, but we can just delete all of the stuff that we don't want. I don't want that in there. 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 This is all I want. Okay. Here's your checklist. Just select on each of these to be able to edit them. Please click the button below to view your checklist. To download, please click the arrow in the top right of your screen. Okay, because, oops, now view and download my email checklist. Change that to the. And then this is the link. So it is your opt-in link. So that's where it goes to. Save that. Oh, we want to change the button color again. Back to my colors. Purple. There. Sorry, I need to find the right page that I'm doing. Save it. And there you go. That is that. So that's all the text set up. Now we just have to embed it into the website. Okay, so first of all, actually, this automation is currently off. We need to toggle it on to make sure it's actually switched on and working. There we go, back to the list. Okay, so that's now active, that automation. Let's go back to the form because we want to get the embed code to add it to our website. This is JavaScript. I think if you're using WordPress and you've got like a plugin that uses JavaScript, you can use that. HTML is what I use. I would use that in WordPress myself, but as we're using Squarespace, we just copy to the clipboard. We go to our sign up page. Let's go to edit. The teardrop, we go down to code, and we're going to just add the code in here. But I want my form in the center, so we'll just add a tiny bit of code to centralize it. When you write the first center with the diamond parentheses, I don't even know what they're called, it automatically puts this. That's to say, from this point, in between these two things, this is centered. That's how the code works. That's just a security warning. That's fine. Apply. Okay. Save that. And let's give it a test. So let's go and look at this. Okay, so this is the sign up to receive the email checklist. Sarah. I'll just put it test so that we know this is the one. I'm going to put it. Okay, so it says, thanks for choosing to download the email checklist. Please check your inbox to confirm your email address. Look out for an email from hello, it's Sarah Henson. So now I'm going to go and just open my email and show you what that confirmation email looks like. Okay, so this is the email that I got through for my please confirm your subscription. You can see this says, thank you for your interest in our newsletter. I didn't notice that in the sign up. So this is why it's good to test things out just to see how it looks. You might want to put in the subscriber's name in there, or delete that all together and just put a, hey, please click the button below. Confirm your email. That's fine. So what we would do back in Mailerlite, we would just go into the form again, into the double opt-in email, press edit. I don't want that. Thank you for your interest in our newsletter. It's a bit of a pointless pre-header. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't like that. I'm going to just put hey there. I'm going to do that. Anyway, people will just confirm in email and then go through to the confirmation page. It's a bit slow because I'm recording my screen right now. Thanks for confirming your email. Your email checklist on its way. In the meantime, why not read the blog? Now I'm going to go and see whether I've got my email. Bear with me. So here it is. This is my email that's been delivered to my inbox after confirming my email. Please click the button below to view and download the email checklist. Click that. That should go straight through to the PDF that I uploaded to my Google Drive, and we'll see if that works. This will be a lot quicker if I'm not recording my screen. There we go, and there's the email checklist, and people can download it there by clicking that. And that is how you get your opt-in delivered through Mailerlite in Squarespace. And those steps that I've gone through, you can do exactly the same thing on a WordPress site, but just put, creating the pages in WordPress and putting the code in where you need to put it. I hope that helped you out. If you have any questions about it, you can email me hello@sarahhenson.co.uk. And if you want to keep updated on all the tips, tricks, and hacks that I share on this channel to master your emails, your copy, and your tech, then just hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.